Welcome everybody to another episode of our AEW Universe Mode. I know it's been a hot minute since we've done one of these, but we are back with the first show following our Bash at the Beach special. Got a great crowd on hand here from Reno, Nevada. Alright, we'll kick things off. We're going to go over a little bit of a recap here, some of the key things that have happened in our AEW Universe Mode. And I should say more like some of the more recent things. So, one of the big stories heading out of our last episode, which was the Bash at the Beach special, Kenny Omega is now a double champion. He is both the AEW World Champion and the Impact World Champion. He was able to win both belts. That was one of the key things that happened there at that event. We also saw the Young Bucks come out on top and retain their titles against SCU. Kazarian and Daniels gave it their all, but in the end, the Young Bucks retained their titles. And speaking of title defenses, Britt Baker was able to remain champion over Chris Statlander. Statlander finally got her match. Remember, she won way back at our first pay-per-view, a Battle Royal, to get herself a title shot, and she came up short there against Britt. And we had a little bit of a surprise during Bash at the Beach as well. Mike Bennett debuted, and he came with the Cruiserweight Championship in hand. Remember, he won that belt while working without a contract in WWE, and he left the company with the belt in hand, and he was mocking Kurt Angle, who was the general manager at the time of SmackDown, saying that he was too stupid and overlooked that he was working without a contract. And Angle just happened to be in the building, and he came out and confronted Mike Bennett, basically said no hard feelings, but let's end this here, let's bury the hatchet. And we also started off a TBS Championship tournament, and as of now, these are the people that are left in it. We have, on tonight's episode, we will have Riho versus Jamie Hayter, and in our next episode of Rampage, we will have Nyla Rose versus Jade Cargill. So, that title is almost coming to, or that tournament, is almost coming to an end, and we will crown our first TBS champion. We also, on the most recent episode of Rampage, we saw Darby Allin pick up a win over Nick Comoroto, and following the match, Lance Archer attacked him, and we have no idea when Darby will be able to return. It's a very violent attack, and he is out for the foreseeable future. And also, we saw Eddie Kingston come up short to MJF for the TNT Championship. That was also at Bash at the Beach. MJF walked out the champion. Eddie Kingston left a bloody mess. And we have some footage here. Eddie Kingston, following the match, when he got backstage, he had quite the altercation with CM Punk. So we're going to show you that clip right now before we get to any of the action on the show. And here's what we're talking about, the altercation backstage. So we know CM Punk likes to watch a lot of the matches backstage, and he tries to offer some feedback and critique and stuff like that to some of the people. And Eddie Kingston encountered him backstage. We didn't get the initial confrontation on camera. Nobody was really expecting this. But as Kingston walked backstage, an altercation broke out, and you could see Kingston busted open. Remember, he was busted open by MJF following the match. And CM Punk then fighting back. And, oh, plants Kingston. CM Punk now got him up on his shoulders. And hits the GTS. All this following the match that that Eddie Kingston lost to MJF at Bash at the Beach. So yeah, that was quite the heated backstage encounter. Neither of these two men are in the building tonight. Tony Khan told them to both stay out and hopefully cool down to avoid any more big time brawls like this. And kicking off the show tonight, we have a grudge match, an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match, Daniel Garcia versus Jay Lethal. And this whole feud started as a result of an incident that happened on an episode of Dark, And that was where Daniel Garcia attacked Jay Lethal with a chair and got himself DQ'd in a match. And then these two had an altercation backstage on a recent episode of Dynamite. And Tony Khan finally said, enough is enough, you two, let's settle this. And we're not just going to settle it in any normal way. It's going to be Extreme Rules, Falls Count Anywhere, since you guys want to fight all over and use weapons. So, Jay Lethal gets a shot here at getting some revenge on Daniel Garcia. Oh, Daniel Garcia ran right at him, and that was a mistake. Jay Lethal was ready for him. A lot of bad blood in this rivalry. And both men trying to get off to a hot start here. And remember, there are no rules in this match, and pinfall or submission can occur anywhere, given its falls count anywhere. So, this going to be quite the battle, quite the brawl, more than likely. What a way to kick off the episode. Now Jay Lethal looking for a submission here. Really putting the pressure on the lower back and twisting the legs here of Daniel Garcia. Garcia, though, going to kick him away. Now to go behind, and the German suplex here on Jay Lethal. Kicking him back down. Oh, what a forearm shot. That knocks Lethal back into the turnbuckles. Oh, and now shots to the lower back, but Lethal catches him with an elbow and a big-time forearm. Now Daniel Garcia takes him down. Ooh, shots there to the arm, now the leg. Garcia now going in for an early cover. Both men looking to try to get the upper hand here in the early going. Still kind of a feeling out process. And Jay Lethal gets guillotined on the bottom rope. That could be the turning point here in this match. Daniel Garcia now taking control, raining down elbows to the chest. Lethal a little bit off balance now as he gets sent into the ropes. Oh, and a kick to the knee. Kind of a cheap shot there from Daniel Garcia. Lethal, though, finally able to roll away, but gets blasted right in the face. Lethal comes back, kick to the midsection, but Daniel Garcia sidesteps, kick to the thigh, and then get him to chop block. He's just targeting the knees of Jay Lethal right now, trying to take out his legs, eliminate his strength and his vertical base. Now with the stretch here, Jay Lethal got to try and get out of this. And he will. He's going to turn it into a brief cover there. Daniel Garcia kicks out. Oh, a little bit of an awkward collision. Daniel goes in for the cover. 2. And Jay going to kick out. Jay Lethal now back to his feet. He's fired up. Ducks the clothesline and catches him with the super kick. Now Jay Lethal looking to lock in the figure 4. Daniel Garcia squirming around in pain. And he's going to reverse the pressure. And he's already been targeting Lethal's knees in that, so that definitely, as you can see, is bothering Jay Lethal. Oh, and now Daniel Garcia catches him. And he's looking for a sleeper hold here. Oh, he's got the legs wrapped around. He's got this locked in tight right now. Lethal doing his best to try and fight this. He got out of one submission hold. Does he have it in him to get out of another? And Lethal, oh, that's one way to break it. Might have broken Garcia's nose. Oh, Garcia returns the favor. Now Jay Lethal going up to the middle rope and hits the moonsault. Oh, and a nice elbow drop right there. Neither man has gone and gotten any weapons yet. A little bit surprising. Oh, Lethal maybe spent a little bit too much time. Daniel Garcia able to get the knees up. But Lethal comes right back. Oh, Garcia with a nice counter. And Lethal going to go out to the floor. Kind of walk around here. Try and create a little bit of distance. Maybe not such a bad idea. Referee goes to follow. Oh, and now over the barricade here. Watch out, everybody. And Lethal looking to join him. Daniel Garcia, though, has got control of him. And now curious where Garcia's going to take him. Nothing but concrete out here. Oh, hard into the barricade. Shoulder first. Surprisingly, Garcia not really capitalizing on it, though. Oh! Lethal now picking him up and hits the vertical suplex. And he's got a trash can. And I think he hit the ground instead of hitting Daniel Garcia. Oh, Garcia able to avoid getting hit with that chair. Oh, but Lethal. Oh, neck breaker hard onto the floor. Oh my, what a chair shot to the head. And Lethal now with the chair shot to the midsection and the DDT onto it. Again, looking to try and target Daniel Garcia here and uses Garcia's own momentum against him. Jay Lethal now with the shot. And hits the lethal injection on the floor. And that one busted Daniel Garcia open. Is this it? And Garcia kicks out. Jay Lethal thought for sure that was it. Daniel Garcia now has been busted open. A lot of frustration here being unloaded. Oh, hopefully nobody gets blood on him here. And, oh, Daniel Garcia able to get out of that. About caught his foot there. Now he's going to go in for that sleeper once again. He's got it locked in tight. And Jay Lethal able to pry his hands apart. Oh, and again with the headbutt. And I don't think Garcia knows where he's at. Oh, and he eats another lethal injection on the floor. He's a bloody mess right now as Lethal goes in for the cover. And again, Garcia kicks out. Lethal pounding the ground out of frustration. He's got to be thinking, what do I got to do to put this guy away? Oh my God, what a chair shot. That could be it. Hooks the leg. 2 and 3. And we need to get some medical attention here for Daniel Garcia. That chair shot was wicked. And that is quite the end of this match. Jay Lethal picks up the win. Finally puts this feud to bed. These two had issues now for quite some time. They finally get to settle it here tonight in a Falls Count Anywhere Extreme Rules match. Jay Lethal is victorious. And like I said, Daniel Garcia, he's going to need some medical attention because that was a nasty wound. And he got blasted with that chair shot there to end the match. Jay Lethal picking up the win, though. Impressive showing for him tonight. Daniel Garcia showed a lot of heart, a lot of fight. Daniel Garcia, though, comes up short. Jay Lethal is victorious, and what a way to start off this show. Oh, great. Adam Cole is here tonight. And this is the first time we've actually gotten to hear from him since he's joined AEW. Seen him in the ring competing. This is the first time we've actually gotten to hear from him. And he's letting us all know why he is here. Remember, Adam Cole made a shocking debut after losing to Roderick Strong over in the WWE, where he was then fired. And Adam Cole saying if Kurt Angle is going to be dropping by here and there, he said he wants to bury the hatchet. Said he wants to put past behind him. He said everything that happened is history, and he wants to start over with Kurt. Well, let's hope he's being sincere there. By the way, Kurt Angle is not officially part of the roster. He just popped in at Bash at the Beach. He is a free agent. He can come and go wherever he pleases. And meanwhile, Adam Cole saying that he has some things he wants to accomplish here in AEW. He said ultimately he wants to be the AEW World Champion. And Cole saying that no one will stand in his way. He said he doesn't care that one of his good friends is the current world champion, Kenny Omega. He said that once he works his way up the ladder and takes out everybody in his way, he will have, he will take that belt from Kenny Omega. Bold words there from Adam Cole. And Adam Cole saying you're going to start to see a lot more of him here in the near future. But tonight he is not competing. Said he just came out here, wanted to explain to everybody why he decided to come here and what he's going to do. So, Adam Cole is here, and we finally got to hear from him. Hopefully he's being sincere there with what he said about Kurt Angle, and maybe he could put all the past shenanigans behind him. And up next, we continue our TBS Championship tournament. And out first is Jamie Hayter, one of the remaining people left in our TBS Championship tournament. She'll be taking on Riho tonight. And over on Rampage, which will be in the next couple of days, that'll drop. We'll see Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill face off. And we'll take a look at the bracket here after this match, the updated bracket. That way you guys get a better idea of what all's happened that you may have missed and how we got to this point. As Riho makes her way to the ring. Always a fan favorite in AEW. And Jamie Hayter does not seem to care. And here we go. Oh! Riho coming in fast. And she's got to use her quickness here in this match. Obviously, Jamie Hayter's got the size and strength advantage, as Hayter's just rocking her with those forearm shots. Riho got to try to use her quickness here. She cannot let Jamie Hayter just overpower her and woman handle her like she is at the moment. And Hayter flings her back from the ropes. Ooh. Kick to the head, and now Jamie Hayter just kicking her around here. Hayter picking her up. But Riho able to get behind and catch her with a neck breaker. Double foot stomp. And a kick right back down. And Riho middle rope splash. And that's what I was talking about. She's got to use her quickness here to her advantage. And some nice knee strikes. Those always help too. No matter how big and strong you are, shots to the head will hurt. Riho now getting taken down and kicked hard in the back. Jamie Hayter bringing some power with these strikes. And Hayter plants her with a Falcon Arrow. Now immediately grabs the arm and just rains down elbow strikes to the chest. Into the cover. And Riho able to kick out. Now Jamie Hayter going in for a submission here. Riho's feet are close to the ropes, but not quite close enough. She's going to have to try and escape this, and she will. She's able to slip out of the hold. Not sure Hayter had the greatest of grip on that submission attempt. Riho able to slip out and gives her a shot here, but Jamie Hayter ducks the kick attempt. She had that well scouted, now sends Riho into the ropes, and nearly takes her head off there with that elbow. Now smashing her face off the mat. Jamie Hayter with a mean streak here. Again, going back into that. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought she was going back in for the submission. Instead, raining down punches to the head. Riho unable to block those. Now Hayter picking her up and about breaks her in half with that backbreaker. Into the cover. But Riho immediately kicks out. I think that was on pure instinct, though. She is not moving after that kick out. She had a little bit of adrenaline there, was able to kick out. Now Riho, a little wobbly, getting back to her feet as Jamie Hayter comes in with the monster clothesline. 2. And Riho able to get the shoulder up. That nearly ended it right there. And the winner of this match basically gets to go to the finals at Revolution. That's where the champion will be crowned. And what's Riho thinking here? Is she going to go for a 619? And she will. And Riho thinking better. It looked like she was considering going up top or something. Thinks better of it. Maybe she's wasting a little bit too much time. Giving Jamie Hayter a chance to get back to her feet. Now Jamie Hayter using the ropes to help herself get back up. And now throwing Riho into the corner. Oh my, what a chop. And Riho with the neck breaker. Jamie Hayter now a little bit slow to get up. Oh, and Riho takes her down with the running knee into the cover. 1, 2, and Hayter kicks out. Riho can't believe it right now. She thought that was it. Now Riho trying to feed off the crowd's energy. And connects with the drop kick. And a second. Oh, thought she might go for a third. Not happening. Instead, she goes for a running cross body. She may have hurt herself, though, on that, too. And now Riho looking for yet another 619. And she connects once again. Now Jamie Hayter trying to get back to her feet. Oh, and she sidesteps Riho. She was ready for it that time. And oh, once again, nearly breaking her in half. Now Hayter backing up just a little bit. And another monster clothesline. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Riho kicks out. Jamie Hayter arguing with the referee. Oh. Riho's still got some fight left in her here. Oh, but nobody's home. Now Riho looking to send her from the ring. Oh, and a nice drop kick. Crowd fired up once again. Jamie Hayter is down. If Riho wins by countout, she still advances, so hey, a win's a win. Hayter, though, back into the ring and gets out of the suplex attempt. And now just overpowering Riho, tossing her down. Oh, stomping right to the back of the head and neck. Now raking the eyes. To the ropes they go. Oh, and another monster elbow. Now Hayter with the running senton. Hayter may have hurt herself there on that one. Oh, and once again gets planted. And now Hayter with the suplex. Oh, what is she going for here? Oh, I thought she was going for a submission at first. Instead, she's just pulling at the arm, really twisting it here. She got Riho in a very uncomfortable spot. And once again, Hayter just wrenching back. Now finally releases the hold. She's backing up. Oh, and another monster clothesline. This could be it. This could be lights out for Riho. 1, 2, and Riho gets the shoulder up once again. The resiliency on display here in this match is something else. Jamie Hayter looking a little bit frustrated. She was unsure what she wanted to do next. Now Riho gets kicked in the midsection. Oh, nice sidestep there. And Riho goes in with the roll-up. 1, 2, and Hayter kicks out. Now Riho can't capitalize on that. Into the corner she goes, but catches her with the elbow strike. Oh, nice counter. Riho now, stamina is low. She can't connect with what she wants to. Now she finally is able to. She gets in the 619 and dials it up perfect. Now Riho, and it looked like she was thinking of going up top, but she's so winded right now, she can't do it. Oh, what a knee. What's she thinking here? Oh, up and over. Maybe Riho's finding a little bit extra left in the tank, reaching for that reserve, and hits the running knee. Is this it? She goes in for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Riho goes to the finals. And we'll take a look here at the bracket afterwards. And what a display of resiliency here in this match. That's the only word I can think of right now, is just how resilient she was. Time after time, Hayter about took her head off with those brutal clotheslines. Riho kept kicking out. She would not go down. She would not stay down for the 1, 2, 3. And Hayter, you can see, got a little bit frustrated there after that last attempt didn't work out. And I think that came back to bite her. And Riho is victorious. And good thing there's a little bit of time between now and Revolution, because she's going to need it. Because regardless of whether she's facing Nyla Rose or Jade Cargill, she's going to need a, a little bit of a break after this match. She's going to need some time to recover. And with the win, Riho punches her tickets to the finals. And we'll have the final match to where we crown our TBS champion at Revolution. And she's looking at either Nyla Rose or Jade Cargill as her opponent. So you'll want to tune into the next episode of Rampage to find out who she'll be facing. And what is going on backstage here? And Jon Moxley just arrived in the parking lot, and it looks like Minoru Suzuki attacking him. Remember, Moxley is the current IWGP US champion, and Minoru Suzuki just raining down shots on him. What is going on here, and what sparked this attack? Moxley, though, trying to fight back. And a scoop slam. Moxley, no stranger to brawling anywhere at any time. Looking to try and get some revenge here, Suzuki. Looks like he jumped him here in the parking lot. Oh. Oh, Suzuki with the block that time. Oh, what's he thinking here? Oh, he's going to hit the Gosh-style pile driver on the concrete. Oh, dear God. And we need to get somebody back here to check on Moxley. This isn't good. And now for our main event tonight, featuring a couple of top-ranked guys. We have Pac versus Chris Jericho. Winner of this match will go on to face Kenny Omega at Revolution, which will be the next pay-per-view for the AEW World Championship. And Pac is no stranger to Kenny Omega. Those two fought at our Winter is Coming special episode of Dynamite. Obviously, Kenny Omega came out on top of that matchup. Pac, though, still in the top 5 in the rankings. And his opponent here, Chris Jericho, ever since his debut, has been on fire. And Jericho looking to try to punch his ticket to Revolution and face Kenny Omega for that AEW World Championship. Jericho been around a long time, and I think him and Pac faced off many years ago on in the WWE. I think on Raw, and actually I think Pac got injured in that match. Maybe not a good idea to bring that up with Pac right now. Jericho going in on the attack right away and takes Pac down with a vertical suplex. And that kick did not phase Pac at all, but Jericho comes right back. Oh, and the disrespectful slap. Jericho now with the elbow drop. Oh, misses with the foot stomp. Both these guys, veterans, been around quite a while. Obviously, Jericho more experienced than Pac. Jericho around for about 30 years or more in wrestling. Wrestled all over the world, various companies. Held just about every kind of title imaginable. And what's Jericho thinking here? Oh, interesting backbreaker. Now working over the head and neck of Pac. You know Pac would like to get another shot at Kenny Omega. Their initial match that they had there, our Winter is Coming episode, was very good, and it would not hurt my feelings if we saw them run it back. Oh, Pac though with a big swing and a miss. Chris Jericho though looking to put a stop to any hopes of a rematch. Jericho now going in on the attack, looking for another vertical suplex if Pac slips out. And gets behind him into the German suplex. Jericho able to kick out. Referee quick on the count there. Oh, as Pac just tosses him. Pac showing off his strength there with that German suplex too. He might be a little on the smaller side, but he's definitely a strong guy. Very good competitor. And he's also got some high-flying ability. He's going to try and show some of that off right here. Coming from the top. And in for another cover here on Jericho. Jericho, though, once again kicking out. And while Pac may not be getting close to the win with those things, what he is doing is making Jericho exert more energy by having to kick out like that. So, in a way, it is kind of a smart strategy from Pac. And speaking of smart strategies, had that move well scouted, able to hit the reversal. Now back on the offensive as he drives Jericho's face right into the mat. It's like something you see Jericho do to somebody. Especially with the pose after. Neither man come up with anything there. Pac gonna set him into the corner and catches him with an uppercut. Back down to the mat they go. Now Pac applying the headlock. Trying to wear Jericho down here. Chris, though, trying to get back to a vertical base. Comes back with a couple of elbows to the midsection. And now looking to lock in the walls. Trying to lock in the walls, but Pac's so close to the ropes. I'm not sure that the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Pac might be able to get a rope break, but instead he's going to fight out of it. Somehow turn this into a pinfall. Okay. Jericho able to kick out. Interesting counter to that move there from Pac. Now looking to position Jericho up on top of the top turnbuckle. Pac here, one more shot to the face. And looks like he's going to hit the superplex. Heavy impact for both men right there in the center of the ring. Pac going to go in for the cover. But Jericho once again able to kick out. Pac trying to go back on the offensive. He's got Jericho wobbly. And sit down power bomb. Once again, another example of Pac's strength. Now locking in the brutalizer. Jericho fighting it. He doesn't want to have to tap here. Jericho struggling. And the look on Pac's face there, I think, says it all as Jericho finds a reversal. Several elbows to the head. Jericho, catches him with the code breaker. Could this be it? Into the cover. 1, 2, and Pac kicks out. I thought at first Jericho might have been heading to Revolution there with that move. Now getting Pac back up off his feet. Coming in with a couple of shoulder tackles there. Jericho now going up to the top. And hits the double axe handle there on Pac. Jericho now positioning him more in the center of the ring. And hits the lion salt. He can still bust that out every now and then. Oh, what a chop. And drop kick. Jericho with a little pose there following up the moves. The crowd's going wild, by the way, right now. And Pac looking to try and... I was going to say Pac looking to try and change the fortune of this match. He's still standing, eating those chops from Jericho. Now Pac just kind of standing there awkwardly. I'm not sure what he's doing. Jericho with another code breaker, and that's going to bust Pac open. Jericho forcing him back down into the cover. 2. And Pac once again kicks out. Jericho getting up in the referee's face right now. Frustration, I think, setting in. Now Jericho looking to open that cut up even more. But Pac catches him with a well-placed boot. He's got Jericho off balance and in with the German suplex. And Pac points to the sky. Pac with the run up. And the enziguri, despite the referee kind of getting in his way there. Jericho, though, with the counter. But Pac going to send him into the corner. Pac positioning him. But Jericho with a kick. I'm not sure if that was a low blow or not. Referee obviously didn't see it if it was. Jericho backing up. And rams the knee right into the face. Jericho now with the stomp to the back. Is he going to hit a second lion salt in this match? And he will. Now Jericho looking to try to end things here. And hits another code breaker. This is the third time the charm. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. That's all she wrote. Chris Jericho will go to Revolution and he will face Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship. And what a battle these two had. I think the turning point in that match was where Pac had a brutalizer locked on. And when Jericho was able to break out of that, the look of concern on Pac's face, I think, said it all. He looked kind of stunned that Jericho was able to power out of that and catch him with those elbows to the head. And I think that changed the way the match went from that point on. Referee checking on Pac as he rolls out. Jericho can celebrate now. And he knows he will be facing Kenny Omega, recently crowned double champion. He's got 2 world titles, but Jericho only going to be challenging for 1. And that's going to be a big match for Revolution. Glad to see that be a part of the card. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back with some Rampage here in the next couple of days.